I took the pendant, was welcomed into the Davenport family, and was showered with love. But 2 years later, at my birthday gala, the real heir, Reese Davenport, burst in, weeping. He said I'd stolen his life. Stella stood beside him, calling me a cold, calculating fraud since childhood. Overnight, I became a social climbing snake, blacklisted in every industry. I died broke on the street. Hey guys, let's get right into the story. Here, Nathan, for you. Stella pressed the cool, smooth jade into my palm, her face a mask of gentle concern. The director said this was the only thing you had with you when you were brought to the orphanage. I thought, maybe it could help you find your family. I looked down at the familiar crest, the transparent text, once again floating in my vision. Here we go. The classic pendant handoff. The imposter is officially online. Stella is ruthless. She came up with this whole trading the prince for a pauper scheme, just so Reese could have a few weeks for his ugly tattoo to heal. Poor Nathan. Used as a shield for 2 years only to be discarded. My hand clenched around the pendant, my knuckles turning white. I looked up at the woman who had personally orchestrated my doom, her eyes glinting with a cunning she concealed so well. Really? I sniffled, forcing my eyes to redden with unshed tears. Stella, thank you. I don't know what to say. I pressed the pendant to my chest, feigning the same overwhelmed gratitude as before. A flicker of triumph flashed in Stella's eyes. She had taken the bait. Silly, she murmured, her voice dripping with false affection. You don't have to thank me. We're friends. Just then, a black Rolls-Royce purred to a stop at the orphanage gates. A regal-looking couple stepped out. Harrison Davenport, CEO of the Davenport Corporation, and his wife Eleanor. Just like in my previous life, Eleanor's gaze landed on the pendant I was clutching, and she froze. She rushed toward me, her voice trembling. Young man, that pendant. I took a deliberate step back, my expression a mixture of fear and confusion. Ma'am, do I know you? Harrison caught up, placing a steadying arm around his emotional wife. He looked at me, his eyes a storm of complex emotions that finally settled into a heavy, solemn promise. We're your parents, son, he said, his voice thick. We've been looking for you for 19 years. Eleanor could no longer contain herself. She pulled me into a fierce embrace, her body racked with sobs. My boy, my sweet boy. Mother has finally found you. Over her shoulder, I met Stella's gaze from across the yard. She offered me a small, encouraging smile. I lowered my eyes, hiding the icy contempt that swirled within them. The Davenport mansion was even more opulent than I remembered. Eleanor led me by the hand into a bedroom so vast it felt more like a suite. Nathan, you've suffered so much, she said, her voice choked with emotion as she pressed a black card into my hand. This is for you, a little something to make up for lost time. There's no pin, no limit, she whispered. Buy whatever you want. Don't you dare try to save money for my sake. Harrison, who had followed us in, nodded gravely. The card is yours. From now on, you are the one and only heir to the Davenport family. Here it comes, the unlimited black card. Last time, Nathan was too scared to spend a dime, terrified of being seen as a gold digger. And what did that get him? They still thought he was an unsophisticated nobody who couldn't handle himself. In the end, Reese got the card and blew tens of millions on luxury.